Welcome to the AlbionTV War Report, your source of live battle coverage featuring the top guilds and alliances of Albion Online. Today is Friday, the 22nd of August, 2025. I am your host, The Chosen One, and I am joined today by Robin Hood RS on the play-by-play, and of course, we have Bogle behind the scenes on the camera. We are currently spectating Albion Asia on a 15-minute delay at the 14 UTC timer. We do expect some content here today, as we've got the Skill Alliance in defense. We're expecting a bit of a raid today, right, Robin? Or is this an attack? Are we getting a conquest?
This is a conquest, or it should be, hopefully. We got a couple territories under attack. It looks like some of them may just be no-shows, unfortunately. But yeah, this one here in Fire Sink Caldera should be something. HBJ were just blobbing on their HQ. They still are, just haven't shifted from it yet. I believe that's HBJ. Yes, it is. No, they still got a little bit of time to work with. They don't have to raise a banner for the next 14 minutes, so they're making sure they're getting everyone together here. Unfortunately, our POV got a little bit of the old sickness, the old homesick debuff applied to him.
I hate that. How do you do that?
You set your home somewhere and then you went to the city, or you know you got your home set in the Outlands, and then you came from a city. So to get rid of it, all this player has to do is go inside their HQ, which is just east of the territory, and they would get rid of that, but they're not doing that. Not sure what that is about. It looks like HBJ may be getting some allies here because the KK Alliance have just rode into the map. I don't know if they're sticking around here or they're going towards their own areas. We'll wait and see. Yeah, a little bit of a slower start here today.
Well, it's going to be like that sometimes, Robin. I do see the blob is starting to grow over here on the other side, as KK is an HBJ, and it looks like it's going to be a mixed party over here, Robin.
Mixed bag.
Yeah.
We also have another blob on the northeastern door here as well. That's gonna be meow. Nope, that's
Meow.
a rat. That's Statar Alliance just chilling. Because if we open up the world map real quick, literally every single territory, well, the northeastern one, High Tree Borderlands is under attack. Fire Sink Caldera clearly under attack. Fire Sink Trench also under attack. And Sungborough Spring also under attack, and just in this region. So there's like a bunch of launches going on, but just waiting for people to get moving and grooving. In High Tree Borderlands in the zone northeast, there's a level 34 disarray debuff of RVJ, or RVG Alliance, shall I say, sitting in defense, as their territory did get launched on as well. So defenders are here, attackers not so much.
Well, I'm watching KK split off into a separate group now, and I think that's going to be the first thing that's going to happen. You're going to see KK split to its own party, separate, go to one side of this. Then you got HPJ or HPJ. Yeah, those guys are going to split off into another party. The two will try not to overlap at all, Robin. And then we will see pressure being put on the defenders. Hopefully.
Hopefully. And the other attack all the way up in the north in Scuttlesink Marsh, which was onto Cutthroat's territory. That is also a no-show as well. There is 2 hideouts being whacked in the zone, though, at the moment of the TSB Alliance. But it looks like no sign of a defense force here. So this looks like it's just an eviction. And seamen are moving in. That is the Alliance tag, if anyone was wondering.
Yeah. I am checking out skill, though, to see how they're preparing for this. They seem to be as uninterested in things as we are. As they are walking out the door. Well, that's right. KK is now walking out the door. And it looks like the other group is doing the same. HBJ, I think half of them just went out the north. This is not enough HBJ to attack much. It's a level 8 disarray. Inside the territory, you got 27. No chance, Robin.
No chance. Well, we'll keep an eye on things as players move about. Still quite some time until something can kick off here. Pinoy Flower also on their move down to this region as well. So I don't know where they're going to be heading or who they're looking to go. But Fuckle, Kearney and River Copse Curve heading southwest. So maybe something is afoot at front. Oh, Maverick is fighting. Though I think it may be coming to an end here because it's KFPD Alliance and also Pink here as well. Idol, Flying Dutchman, level 38 Disarray debuff. Not the territory. Hideout has been under attack for the last couple of days here.
Okay.
Of Rescue Station, so
Rescue Station has been really enjoyable to watch, Robin. I like their content, so see what they can do.
Yeah, I don't know what the landscape looks like here. In terms of the political landscape, but is this hideout being whacked? It looks like KFPD and Idol were working together. So maybe it was just Pink that was getting wiped off the map when we came in. Interesting. We may get another round of action. Pink are slowly getting a regroup on the northeastern door. So Maverick and Idol may have been paid a little bit of money to come down here for KFPD to make sure their hideout doesn't get destroyed. Fortunately, we did miss the first round of action.
Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe we can catch another round. Do enjoy these guys.
Well, for now, we can just chill out, and I guess we can mention that we do have a release date now for patch 4, and that will be Wednesday, the 27th of August. And as always, because patches get pushed out at the same time across all 3 servers, Albion Asia will have an extra maintenance window at 10 UTC on Wednesday for that release of patch 4. That means that final invasion day shall be an interesting one, potentially a little bit of a meta shift coming in, as patch 4 does bring quite a few changes, especially to the ZVZ space. So yeah, it could be a fun and interesting bit of a shakeup for final invasion day coverage of season 28.
I like it when we get something happening and it changes the status quo. But the biggest thing changing the status quo over here on Albion Asia, Robin, has been this shakeup with these separate alliances kind of forming together to create some kind of push against Fu. What we saw from 555 CCTV, even the former Squad Boys, it does seem like something's happening here.
Yeah, we're got information. Nori and Fu going to be working together next season, pushing All Rise to #1. But 5555 and Jin Alliance will also be working together as well, looking to push rank. And we
Oh,
did
so
hear
it's
that there was a
555, yeah, 555 and Jin. And sorry, when you said Jin, I thought one Jin, and I was like, wait, yeah, I thought Squad was somewhere else. No, go ahead, continue.
yeah, we do have a third group apparently pushing rank as well, though we're not sure who that is.
Okay.
But that's the rumor floating around at the moment. There's going to be 3 different guilds looking to push for rank 1 next season here on Albion Asia. So um, we've already started to see, the groups forming and the battles happening. Some friendly fights occurring to get everyone trained up, but some real fights also occurring at the same time. So yeah, it's going to be quite interesting to see how everything unfolds. Players are saying that it's going to be turning into a holy war. That means one side's going to get fully evicted from the Outlands and looking to get stomped into the dirt. If that's the case, hopefully the war lasts all season long and not just what we've seen many times here on Albion Asia is lasting a week, maybe 2 at a stretch, and then it's all done and dusted with. It seems to end a lot quicker here on Albion Asia than other servers.
Yeah, they don't tend to last very long for these epic wars. It feels like hands get held pretty quickly. People start, making friends out of this pretty quick.
Yeah, it definitely feels that way. And I think that comes down to the fact that a lot of these Outland guilds set up, friendly fights against each other. Set up fights. So there's some sort of level of respect between a lot of the shot callers at the top end and the guild leaders and stuff, because if you hate another guild and, you want them, removed off the map, you're not going to give them a friendly fight. You just don't do that. But over here, a lot of the fights that do occur are set up friendly engagements, pre-planned fights and stuff. Much more than all the other servers that we have, Albion Europe and Albion Americas. It's completely different over here on Albion Asia.
They do tend to have, like, everything is different here. The metas are different. The politics are different. The pacing is different. Early on, it very much felt like these guys were ahead of the curve meta-wise, but they've been holding on to what I want to call an old meta for a very long time.
Nah, I think that they've refined the meta, and if they were to put themselves onto another server, they would just absolutely dominate, to be honest.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of refining and tweaking done. There still are tweaks being made, patches come and go. So they got to keep ahead of everyone else. I would say Albion Asia, a little bit, probably the top brawl meta at the moment. Then it goes to Albion Europe, Albion Americas. I don't even think they know what a meta is at the moment. So that's how far behind they are.
Well, Robin, I mean, are you really going to hit the Americas like that and say they have no meta?
Yeah, it's terrible over there.
Really? What happened?
I don't know, dude. Gone with the wind. I don't know what they're doing over there, but hey, maybe that all changes. Maybe, we got the reopening of facts coming. the return of Dalius and Ifurus as well, the potential shakeup to actually have a proper ZVZ meta running for your Zerg may actually have to come into effect. Because, I've been keeping an eye on streams. I've been lurking on the, streams that, show ZVZs for the Americas server. I don't know, dude. We sit there in comms with the guild and we all watch it and we're like, what the hell are we watching? But hey up, it is what it is.
You're getting me a little scared here, Robin. I don't like hearing that. I know we call it the Americas server, I think of it as the legacy server, the original server, the server where I still call home. There's been a number of times where I've heard stories that in some ways it's the least advanced server. And I'm a little concerned. You're telling me that, like, not only are my depths easier on the Americas, but my ZVZ is more simplistic. What's going on?
Yeah. I don't know. It's been very relaxed on the America server. So hey, we shall see. It's not Maverick fighting because it is. Okay, we do have action. Cool. Thanks, Bogle. I wasn't on Maverick that whole entire time. I was looking around. I didn't know that they were fighting while we were waffling on. By the way, that blob that zoned in on the northwestern side, that's Pinoy Flower coming in. So,
so there's going to be even more content.
Yes. So KFPD and Idol going to be working together. We may actually switch on over. Actually, no, we'll stay here with Maverick. See how long this lasts.
Oh man, those guys are overlapped. That's going to be a big hit here onto Fu and KFPD. Nicely done by Maverick and the boys, following it up with additional pressure. Look at that kill board, Robin. It is it's a happy one. Look at that.
That is a very nice opener for the boys of Idol right off the rip here onto Pinoy Flower. They're going to keep up this momentum. They cannot let this go. They cannot allow Pinoy Flower to restabilize here, but the tanks are doing their job here, slowing down and getting those stuns off.
25 now unanswered kills.
Yeah. I think Pinoy Flower walked in and, they were expecting to swing around, and unfortunately for them, they just got instant one shot and deleted. I think they're already fully wiped.
Yeah, I think that's 30 now. 30-0. Wild,
Very nicely done. Very nicely done.
They're going to go full 35-0.
Yep.
The one, I see one red on red tag. Go 2 red on red tags. But most of this is absolute decimation by the Flying Dutchman coming in and just absolutely stomping their 2 opponents. Cluster Q is active.
Yeah, Pinoy Flower didn't get all their group in, though they did think that they had to send it with what they had. A little bit rushed there, unfortunately for them, but Maverick and Idol now holding on. This hideout will gain a shield back. Tomorrow they'll have to do the same thing here as well, and then the attack will have failed onto Rescue Station's hideout. The job is a good one for KFPD Alliance and Idol Alliance here in White Cliff Expanse.
Let's see if we can get a regrouping. I would love to see more content between these forces because it's gone both ways, Robin. We've seen it go both ways. We've seen Fu look incredibly strong just yesterday. Like we were talking about how the fact that they're fighting amongst each other every day, or had been every day in friendly fights, it kept those swords sharp, and they don't look like a rusty group sitting at the top of the leaderboards that aren't fighting. They look like somebody who fights every day. So I want to see more from them, and I want to see them fight against Idol more.
Yeah, so do I. And it looks like Idol right now, they're going to be taking the fight to Pink, because that's
Another
who.
party. Okay, so it's a third. So this would be the fourth alliance in zone. This is getting wild here.
I'm not sure if Pink are all going to be here in zone or if we're going to actually get a fight here, but Pink were the ones initially whacking that hideout of KFPD.
But so, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna let this one go. All right.
What you got struggling here, Chosen?
I'm just trying to figure out who's working with who. It seems like
Like I said, Idol and KFPD are working together.
yeah. Okay.
Yep. Then Pink were the ones that were initially here before Pinoy Flower showed up. Because they were the ones whacking the hideout. Then Pinoy Flower decided to run and get one shot and then get zoned out.
Okay. KFPD took a lot of losses to Idol in that engagement. The first one. After that, I don't think there was as much, but that first one was oof.
It had to be done.
Well, it looked like it worked. It crushed those guys. So, all right. Idol is that other group I really want to see involved in the push against the Pinoy Flower coalition. Really, we know we got another push coming with the Jin Alliance. I want to see Idol get involved too. The former squad group, if you will. Like there's a few of these guys. You know, I think Flying Dutchman is like the newest addition really to the Idol group, if you will. Of any importance, but there's been a lot of guys under that banner who, for the first part of the Albion Asia server, they were very, very active and very good. I'd like to see some of those guys come back and fight against the Fu Alliance.
Yes, some choice words being said in Say Chat to that member of Fu.
Oh, I didn't have that open.
As Idol zone back into town. We'll see what happens next, but we'll carry on bouncing around, see if anything else is happening.
Man. Yeah, I think that's his go-to insult, Robin. I looked into the Say Chat. He said that a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think it's personal. I think that's just his go. I think that might be the only one he knows.
They like that one over here on Albion Asia. They like it on America's server as well.
I can see why.
That one a lot.
Personally, I'm a cat person. You know. Easy to
Same.
take care of when you travel.
Actually, not same. I got a dog.
Yeah, it's like you got a dog. Your dog is sitting right next to you, looking at you like, wait, what? What? Oh, come on, man. I'm right here.
She's KO'd. She's been out for the last 5 hours walking, so the joys of getting a dog walker when you're sick. But we do have action on Sorrow as Aguila are currently fighting 555 Alliance in a rare castle in Battleberry Plain. But it looks like Aguila and No Re are having a bit of trouble here. Can they pull it back as they go through Suicide Alley? No DPS to connect as they get blown to smithereens along that eastern walkway. And it's going to be all she wrote as we come in a little bit late, unfortunately, for the action here. We'll switch to, I'm going to guess W79 is online, and he is.
Nope, we're going to need to, yep, got to switch already. It's like as soon as I join the room, they die.
No.
I saw quite the mass of these guys in the other zone. Let me go see if I can find them as well. More No Re.
Yeah, they may. They may come for this castle, may not. Very early push here for castles.
Yeah, All Rise is in Death Wisp sync with a pretty significant level 44 disarray.
Oops, same.
Mhm. Yep, that one.
Why are they there?
I'm just telling you where. Oh, hold on. I can tell you in a second. There's a very large blob entering the zone. It's Foo, though. Friendly fight.
Who
Lucky
we got?
Ben. Good old Lucky
Lucky
Ben.
Alrighty.
So yeah, when you said you saw these guys fighting in another zone, I was like, what? What? Oh, what?
Well, like we were saying, you know, these guys keeping each other sharp and on point with these friendly fights. It's been happening pretty much every time we've been here on Albion Asia.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Here we go. First sounds of the old overcharge ringing in.
Yeah, I heard it just as I came in. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It's much better than the cracking sound. I don't like hearing that cracking sound when I come in. I always feel bad. Gunk, 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 gunk. This is what it sounds like when they all take off their gear, man. It's always the saddest thing in the world. It's all these cracking little gears. I know you thought I said something else. Okay, Robin. Yeah. You're over there.
No, it sounded exactly like. Oh my god! I literally just watched the episode of Game of Thrones.
No, the bug guy.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, dude! Oh my god. All right, well here we go. Engagement's coming in. They're choosing to fight on a water choke, which is a interesting choice, but
geez. Great
both sides
turn.
getting blown to smithereens.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought this was looking pretty good for Foo at the beginning of it, but the turn on it has been no re all the way.
Yeah, a massive
GG already called?
1-2 punch. GG already called.
GG already called?
Jeez, I've lasted longer than that.
Did you put it on the calendar?
Yep. Got that one written down years ago. There we go. Well,
that was anticlimactic.
That's what she said. Alrighty. Let's carry on looking around for some more content. What's W79 up to? Oh, God. We're here all day.
I don't know. Not if anybody's watching. All right. So yeah, these guys split apart, and it's been a very quick little skirmish, we could say. I'm gonna start looking through my other sources, and maybe somebody else starts fighting again, because I'm sure they're gonna take a round two.
Yeah.
But I want to find something real. I feel like we're on the verge of having real content here, Robin. On the verge. Very close to having real fights on Albion Asia. Just so close.
Close. Aguilar choosing to fall back and regroup on their territory. I'm surprised this territory hasn't been raided yet. It's sitting at 16,000 raw energy.
Oh, 16K is a pretty high amount on this server. Like, yeah, very substantial. Okay.
I think it's actually one of the highest.
Yeah, I think like yesterday I was looking and I think 15 was the highest I found, so I must have missed that one, or it got more last night.
I think it is. Ooh, Groundfield Sink is close with 13,500. Like quite a few heavy hitters, to be honest, in like the 10 to 15K range.
Mm-hmm.
Not too bad.
I think I found 5.
Yeah, it's quite a lot of them.
This is not kicking off yet. They are still just playing with each other. I think they're dueling. They're each sending their best champion forward, and they're gonna fight, and then the winner takes all. Less regears that way.
Smart.
Mm-hmm.
Smart. Well, we'll stay on Lucky Ben until it kicks off again because I couldn't find anything.
Yeah,
castle spawn isn't looking that great outside of what we're currently saw with that rare castle. Skystand Ridge is also a rare castle. Maybe a little bit of action at that one.
Razor. I've got like Griffin Empire in Razor Rock Passage on the castle there. That one is also rare. That might get something. You know, they bang if we get, you know, a chance. So keep them in rotation. Make it easier to look for it.
Okay, so there is a couple rare castles dotted around, so keep an eye on it. 29 minutes to go until the top of the hour, so plenty of time, plenty of time.
There's actually quite a few people out. It's just, do they end up fighting? That's the issue with the last, I want to say like 6 months on Albion Asia. We find everybody. They just don't fight.
Yeah.
And if they do, it's fighting their friends.
That's all gonna be changing shows in
You say that. You say that. I'm looking forward to season 29. Oh, I got content on Hey Baragi. Meerkats Assemble. They've assembled Cat and Rat on the run over in Float Show Blight. Let me put that into chat for you boys. Hey Baragi.
Hey Baragi.
I like these Meerkats. They're always fun.
Yeah, first, what you got? Here we go.
Oh, they're actually putting it right to Cat and Rat. Cat and Rat are getting slapped. I don't think we're going to have much content. I think we just popped in to see a wipe, and that's about it. I don't know if this fight's been going on very long, but it didn't last very long once I started watching.
Yeah, it's over here. Cat and Rat are done and dusty.
Jeez,
Lucky for us, though, Lucky Ben was just overcharging as I was leaving him, so I think they're about to go again here. Flower rotating the south. I think chat just caught up to my comments on the America server because Brave Ale just commented.
How's he feel about it?
He called me the ego smasher. Here we go, though. Engagements coming in, and Nori soak up the first one very well. They don't have selfish an advantage here, which may cause them a little bit of issues. We'll wait and see. Ooh, a little deletion there onto the front lines. 4 members going down for All Rise. Lucky Ben really doesn't want to play this choke point, it seems like. And that's another deletion on the western side here. Onto All Rise. Finally kills coming in on the battlefield for Lucky Ben and the boys. A couple more being added, but it's not a clean sweep like we saw last time round. All Rise struggling to get a foothold in this fight. Oh, engagement's coming in. Still, Lucky Ben slowly pushing back the forces in front of him, opening up the battlefield just a little bit. Eastern side, nice little deletion. No cleric cows coming in to save the day, and the western pinch coming in. It is bloody. It's a bit of a mess here, but both sides kind of, I'd say, pretty much even at the moment.
Yeah, it seems, I'm looking at this kill board, Robin, and it does seem pretty even. No side has pulled out ahead.
Looks like Pinoy Flower, though, and Fu may have broken in two here. Sunset Group over to the eastern side of Lucky Ben. I believe Pinoy Flower went northwest or west and around. I'm not 100% sure, but this group of Sunrise and Sunset getting wiped off the battle board, or battlefield, shall we say. enough here for that whole entire eastern group just to get absolutely destroyed. Here comes the main forces, the main forces of Sunset now coming in, and Sunrise on the western side. Maybe it's not Pinoy Flower here.
I thought we had an
Sunset and Sunrise.
Yeah, that's all I see right now. And we had a really good knock-up onto the western flank here, but the return by Fu, devastating here, taking down 12 members of Nori after Nori looked like they were able to sustain some good pressure. Unfortunately, they didn't time their supports correct for the counter and got absolutely slapped.
Yeah, Lucky Ben went down to 46 HP, by the way. Cleric Cal saving the day. But restabilization
coming saving the day right there. Good job.
Indeed. But Fu once again split off. Group to the eastern side, a group to the western side. Not going to have that Cleric Cal that time around. And Lucky Ben has fallen, and GGs have been called.
And another GG from another friendly fight. Start going back through my list. Radiant is in their hideout. That's probably done. Maybe they'll come out for castles, but doesn't look like it.
Yeah, maybe the Reese. Are they Reese? Where's their hideout?
Now you can go to W79. He's in it.
Yeah, not sure what they're up to. They're zoning back out. Some, yeah.
Okay, so there were guys outside. All right, because they only had like 29 inside. I was like, there's nothing happening with 29 people.
Got the Griffin Empire castle just a couple zones away that they could go to, or that rare castle in Battleberry Plain. Their alliance hold that at the moment. New Boom Bap currently hold that one, so
they were actually fun to watch the other day. The new Boom Bap.
Boom Bap.
Boom Bap.
And we got the Blood Alliance holding the other rare castle all the way in Gravebound Cliffs, but no sign of an attack on that front as of yet. Gotta go check Skysand Ridge because that was our other rare castle. Well, no attack. Seamen are holding it. Not sure if they're going to get fight. Just that would be on Tofu if we needed a POV.
Okay. I'm just going through a couple of POVs to see if these guys are going to fight. And so far, we've got a lot of movement. A lot of movement, Robin. That's where we're at. Movement. Hopefully, two of these groups will move together.
Well. I don't know what to say here, Chosen.
I'm looking, Robin. I'm going through my list. I'm trying. You know? I can only put in the names that I have. Again, we've got at least 5 different groups out and about. It's just I don't know if any of them are going to be running into each other and fighting, because I think 3 of those 5 groups kind of work together, and the other 2 just got slapped around. Oh, and then there's also the Meerkats.
Everyone's so spread out at the moment. Any of these castles are going to get hit.
Very. Not much from the Meerkats holding that. I'm not going to say what they have.
Why not?
Because
They
a
got-
small breeze could not get over.
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, it is Friday today. I guess we can talk about what's coming up later on today. Or right after.
We
this.
might have Radiant, because Radiant is dismounted. 600 is dismounted. I'm following them. Nope, they're remounting. You continue on. Sorry. I don't know what they're demounting for.
Okie dokie. Well, I was going to say, we do have some extra content today. We do have a PvP show coming up. What, is it right after this, or?
We haven't discussed when we were going to do it yet, Robin. When would you like to do it? Let's do it right after this one, because you said it. Let's do it. We'll do it right up. Bogle, you ready? We're gonna pew pew after this. You ready? Robin, can we get Bogle an extra cup of tea before we have him heal for us in the depths?
I don't know. I may need to see if I can take an extra tablet if I'm going to carry on.
All right. Well, then, would you prefer? Okay. Like, when do you? Okay. I'm getting a little.
I don't know,
I'm
dude.
getting mixed messages here, boys.
I'm away with the fairies right now.
Okay. Well, audience, then we'll likely be back before our 18 UTC time slot. Then probably around 17 UTC, we should be back with a quick depth show. We do have content over on 600, as he did finally catch Bro. It's not. Never mind. He's ganking. He's ganking.
Yeah. It's a one-shot comp. That's the.
Never mind. I'm seeing. Yeah, I saw that once they executed, and I'm like, oh, this is not real content. This is.
Yeah.
Well,
I do need a nap, Bogle.
Do you guys want to do the PvP show another day because you're not feeling well? We could do it on another day.
Yeah. And then
all right, we'll do that.
And then I'll see what I'm like for 18.
Now, if anybody out there has 30 strong players and they would like a castle, Razor Rock Passage might be available. Yes, there's defenders, not saying who they are or what their defense level is, but if you had 30, maybe 33 guys, you could probably take a castle. Just saying.
You can do it.
Oh, actually, come on over. Hugh Kwok has some red tags up north of him. They're starting to position. I'm hoping that other group comes in and knocks on the door. Now that there's red tags outside, we can talk about this. It's Nori? The guild? 10M, the alliance, and I don't think we're gonna. I don't know if these guys are gonna fight anything. Yeah, they don't even have a disarray. I take it back, Robin. We're not watching these guys fight.
These guys are in tier 4 and
yeah,
5.
This is not gonna work. They're not taking the castle, Robin.
They're not taking the castle.
I mean, I said 30 strong guys, not 11. That's not gonna do it.
It is not.
Oh, Robin, somebody's trying to talk to you about why they had the homesickness in chat, and they're trying to correct you.
Oh, is it bugged?
VSW on 1944.
Could be bugged. Message me on Discord to tell me what was happening. We do have a big fight though, as Seaman take on Fu for the rare castle in Sky Sandbridge.
Okay, heading over. Yay, content, right?
Yes, indeed. Well, the first door going down here, and Cutthroat are already forced back in, losing 2 on the retreat. I don't know if Seamen are ready for what's coming their way.
I would say I don't know if Fu is ready for Seaman.
Everybody is. Tofu.
I don't know, Robin. From the sounds of it, people aren't ready when it arrives. So Comes early, you know?
Yeah. Sometimes they got their eyes shut.
Yeah.
Cutthroat right here, just waiting, prowling. Tofu looking to
Poor Bogle.
see. He's not listening. No
Nah,
reaction
that
gift
poor
at all
kid.
today.
No reaction gifts today at all. You notice that?
Uh,
This guy must be watching YouTube or something. Checking the stock market. Oh,
look there.
we got a rise out of him. Hold on.
Bogle is typing.
Bogle is typing. Oh.
Oh, sassy.
Yeah, he's getting spicy today. Now, Bogle, when you say 10-year-old jokes, do you mean they're old, like you've heard them before, or they're like the kind of jokes that 10-year-olds would make? Could be either. Yeah, thanks, Bogle.
There you go. Well, here we go. Engagement's coming out. And Seaman getting thrown about here. Tofu going outside. This is a good usage of the door. Unfortunately, Tofu was first. All the other seamen died. And that's the end of that. As they have a slow, painful death inside the castle. Oh, lordy lord. I told you they weren't ready for what's coming.
Yeah, well, I mean, I just don't think they're the right size for this. Unfortunately, Robin and ZVZ's size matter.
It does. And that +1 is a factor. Gone down a very slippery road.
And they are pushed out.
Could say Tofu poed out. They will run with their tails between their legs. Not sure where they're going to go.
He is safe. Everything's going to be fine. No worries for this guy.
He is fine. That's one rare castle ticked off the old bucket list of not being attacked again. Where's the other one? All the way in Grave Mound Cliffs over to the western. It's being attacked? Oh, there was a fight. Oh.
There was a fight!
Nori also over here.
Over here on
Wait,
Hugh?
wait, no, wait.
I got Hugh Kwok as well.
Albion is sandbox.
Okay. If I've got one over here as well. This started kicking off, so there's no over here again. This is Aguila versus Griffin Empire. So choice is yours.
Let's go for Reject Snow with Albion as sandbox and taking on Nori. I'm not sure how long this one's going to go. Both sides don't own castle here, but we're in Lord Room nonetheless. So it could be over quite quickly, and then we can switch to Hugh.
All right. Well, we've got some high-level insults going on over here. So it is the middle school playground. Good stuff over there. Waku and Reject Snow getting surrounded here. Lots of orange tags, lots of green tags falling. As soon as I come in, I see 3 green tags hit the floor.
A nice little tickle there. Here we go. They're just waiting for that engagement, and there it is. A solid clumpage and dumpage, but can they withstand the return? They do. Good Enigmatic Staff and Locust coming down, along with Judicator armor placements as well. They may just hit the same spot over again. Fake engagement here from Chanel. Albion is sandbox, is the real golem engagement, and he's looking south before these guys flee. Great Arcane, a little bit too soon. Need to be careful. Return engagement's going to be coming out here. Handled well. Great Enigmatic Staff there from McGrow. Love it.
Love it. Good stuff. Like to see this. Let's go, Waku. Push these guys. Let's finish this one. Don't overextend, though. Don't overextend, though. That would be the bad thing. Like, they've done a great job here. They need to collapse on this midline that's available, not overextend to the back line. Here they go. Nice catch and dump. Perfectly executed, Robin. They did exactly what I said to do. They didn't overextend. They pounded the guys in the middle, and they deleted them while their tanks handled the back lines and kept the supports and DPS with pressure. Well played, boys. Well played. Continue the push.
Yeah, they did lose 2, though, on the return, so it wasn't a clean sweep here for Reject Snow. Another little wall being made here. The late DPS connecting, and it's going to be a slow, painful death for a lot of these members of No Re.
Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a... I don't know. I think that it's always a possibility, you know, that you can win these things. You got to try them. I do like that Nori is spreading their forces. They're not just attacking as one giant force and taking something down as if I'm going to go head over to Hugh again. Oh. Uh-oh. Why am I not getting Hugh? He's in Griffin Empire's hideout.
Ooh. He's naked.
Yep.
They got wiped.
He's not trying to get back to the... Oh, no, he's not trying to get back to the fight, Robin. These guys are all standing around.
Yep. And that was actually Zorro that is now flipping castle over here.
Okay, well, I'll head over to Zorro.
555 did zone in to map as well, but they're zoning back out, I think. Yeah.
And it looks like Griffin Empire, half of them died and half of them fled to a dungeon. They're hiding underground. So this is a rough situation to be in for the guys of Griffin Empire. Rough situation.
Oh.
And there it is. Has flipped.
Still has been secured.
I'm going to continue to hop around.
There's a lot of discussion in chat about Steam and accounts and...
Yeah, so one guy apparently logged into Steam and feels that he was cheated because when he went there, his account wasn't there and he started over on Steam and he wants to have his account transferred from the native client to Steam, and they don't do that. But there's still like the I would like to do that, I'm being cheated feeling, which is real. You know, like some people really get mad when they don't know the process ahead of time and then they put an investment into something, and I feel that's what happened here. There's people trying to explain where you can crossplay because Albion is promoted as a crossplay game. There is crossplay. You can crossplay between your native client and your iOS or your Android client. The Epic client and the Steam client are separate accounts because you log in through that client under your either Steam ID or your Epic ID, and when you go through that, you're bound to that ID. So getting to other platforms is hard unless they have the ability for you to log in on those platforms through them. So we always suggest use the native client. Personally, I understand why it's on Steam, but I do not like that it's a separate client on Steam. And I wish I could give you something better than I wish it was the same, and it's not. That's a terrible thing. You know, I don't have a better answer for you. They don't transfer accounts, and they're not the same. Rob, do you have anything to add?
Nope.
No.
You've covered it well, good sir.
I wish I could cover it in a way that made the guy who's experiencing the issue happy, but I don't think it's going to. It's not like a great answer. It's just the way that it is, unfortunately.
Yep. Huh. And also River Mist. River Mist. There we go. I don't. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure the sanctions are still in place. That's why, if you're in Russia, you can't buy premium or anything.
Yeah, there's no. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So until all that's done, you're not gonna be able to do
Yeah. You know, I don't have much to say about that one.
that. Yeah, let's not. Alrighty, 4 minutes to go here. Checking the other castles real quick to see if anything is happening. But I think we are coming towards the end.
Yeah, it's getting there. I don't see anything else popping off before the last, 4 minutes of this show end here, Robin. We do have other content today. I did want to say that. Yeah, I know we're not going to be doing our extra PvP show today, but at 20 UTC, where we usually do a PvP show, on Fridays we often do interviews, Robin. And today is no different. We're going to be interviewing El Pelotas at 20 UTC. He's going to bring in a friend with him as well. We're going to do some depths content. We'll be doing burning questions where we dive deep into the depths and deep into the psyche of our individual we're playing with. No, actually, I'll just ask them about how they play Albion, what they play, and how they stream. But it's still a fun time.
Looking forward to that. We also do have the EU War Report, or the European War Report at 1800 UTC, and then the daily show after that as well at 1900 UTC. And just a reminder, once again, because we did mention it very early into this show, Patch 4 will be arriving on Wednesday the 27th. So next week on Wednesday, there will be an extra maintenance window for Albion Asia. So just a heads up on that front. And then, yeah, and then it's road to Final Invasion Day and end of Season 28 already.
Yeah.
Well.
It's almost time, Robin.
Chosen. The countdown begins for the next content update.
My guess is from now, we are 11 weeks away.
There you go. I'm looking forward to it because, I got a feeling as soon as the season ends, as soon as the new season starts,
I think during the break is when we're going to get a dev talk. I think we're getting a dev talk during the break. I think we're going to get the update, right? And when the update comes out, there's going to be one of those looking back on, and when I update, I mean that mid-season patch kind of thing that they do. So we'll have patch 5 then? Maybe patch 4 will be taking a long time to come out then. We'll get that balance patch. And then with that, just right after, you'll get that look back, look forward kind of dev talk. They did that last time at the in between seasons. I expect something similar, but it'll be more concrete, probably with more, this is what's coming next month or next season, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
What did we do over the summer? What was it like? Yeah, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I am looking forward to seeing, what has been nailed in for the faction warfare content update that is coming. And then we finally get to start, and then we finally start to get talking about it.
I don't think we're gonna be. I don't think it's nailed down yet. Honestly, we have 2 months left, Robin. 2.5. You know how it goes. I know it's supposed to be there.
Don't do that to me. Don't be saying those words.
Robin, you've attended these things with me. You know how it goes.
I know.
When the time starts running low, you gotta make choices, man. I think they've been working on the faction warfare for a very long time. They spent a long time in the development phase of ideation and trying to find out what they wanted to do, making a plan, and then executing that plan. So I think that at this point, it's very likely that everything that you understand to be there will be there, sir. I think you're going to be fine. There's some extra things that we've heard about that, I don't know if they're going to make it. I'm very excited overall.
I am indeed. I am indeed. Well, when we know more, we'll be talking about it, of course. But it is the end of Albion Asia's War Report. Like we mentioned, we'll be back at 1800 UTC for the European War Report. But until then, thank you guys for watching. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a glorious morning, afternoon, or evening, everybody. Adios.
See you soon. 18 UTC.